I gotta change my thingy again. Fuck. I feel like I have not. The book I'm publishing this summer. Oh! Oh shit. How's that going? Also, can I just say that I am happy our co-stream is on Tuesday because Wednesday through Friday I'm gonna be in Sadang. I ain't doing shit. I got 2 months till the deadline. It's nearly complete. Let's go! Oh, Streamlabs. Streamlabs. Streamlabs, yes. Streamlabs, yes. Streamlabs, yes. Man, get back. Man, your man. Babe, your babe. Way my way. Save. There we go. Oof, good timing then, yeah. Hope you're having fun with your book, Nuna. Yeah. Oh! It's my boys.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Yuzu, your host for the second match of the day between DRX versus Attacking Soul Esports. Now, Mimi and Bea, I was way too jealous of you guys having fun.
Benkai's here. Hello, Benkai. The writing part was fun, but not the formatting. Yeah, formatting anything is annoying. If we're being completely honest. Formatting anything is annoying. But yes, our timing for the stream is like nuts because I was like, I should probably, because since I have Wednesday through Friday off next week, I was like, I should probably go do something. And so I'm going to Sadang and I'm gonna stay there for like a day or two. And like go to the Apple store because I really want to buy a new watch. But I want to like do a payment plan and like I can do it at the Apple store. It's just I don't know how to set that up. And so luckily one of my friends who's fluent in Korean can help me. So we're going together to the Apple store so I can get a new Apple Watch. Because I want to do a payment plan. Because I don't want to pay for it all flat out because that's expensive. 3 days off, let's go. I could have gotten the whole week off, but I really would rather have a longer weekend than just have a whole week off. And like explaining that to one of my managers was really difficult because he was like, why don't you just take the whole day off? Like, because I'm given 5 days off every term if I want to. And I was like, dude, I just want an extra long weekend. That's literally it. I just want an extra long weekend, dude. I have not had a weekend in like 14 weeks. 14 to 15 weeks. So I was like, I just want an extra long weekend. And so, and actually go do shit because I have not left Ilsan in over a month. I have not lived at Ilsan in like 2 months. I have stayed in Ilsan. I have not left. And so I kind of want to go do something. I kind of actually want to go into Seoul. I want to go to the Apple store so I can get a new watch because I really want a new watch. OMG girl, I know. But yeah, I really want to go to the Apple store because I really want a new watch. I want to go to this one place that has like really nice scented stuff. And then that's probably it, honestly. I would love to find a place that has shoes that fit my big feet, but that's impossible in Korea apparently. But yeah, that's the goal. That is literally the goal of impossible. Exactly. I'm gonna have to order it from Shein. I'm gonna have to order it from Shein and I don't like it. And or I don't know if my family ever sent my box. Let me text my sister. My parents were supposed to send me a package and they haven't done it yet. And I told them to send it like 3 months ago. Because I have yet to find... Crystal, you might be able to help me. What is the best stain remover? Like detergent thing. Hi, Buzz. What is the best stain remover detergent in Korea? Because I have still yet to find one. That's good.
ASE a lot in streams, so we know each other very well. And
Everyone shut up. Buzz is talking.
is a first master for them, so maybe we have a very good opponent for us. So maybe it's going to be very good for us.
Oh, I like it. I look forward to it. Good luck, Buzz. Good luck.
From his girlfriend, probably. Or a fan.
I mean, this is the thing. Buzz.
I was like, everyone shut up. Buzz is talking. Can you send me a picture of what it looks like? Because I literally asked my family if they could send me OxyClean stain remover. Because nothing I have found yet is able to get out stains like OxyClean stain remover. I miss OxyClean stain remover. Nothing gets out fucking stains like OxyClean does, dude. And like if I bought it here, I'm spending like $40 for it when I can just get it from America and get it shipped for like $7. So I'm having my parents ship that. It's like, ship me OxyClean. What was the other things I told them to fucking send me? Do I not have the rest of it? There he is. OxyClean. Sending it now through Cacao, thank you. OxyClean, Cheez-Its, Dove deodorant. Dude, I miss Dove deodorant. My GOT7 dolls, my tennis rackets. Highly doubt they're saying that. My pins, pictures of Bella, my Astra light stick, my 17 light stick, my shiny light stick, and my Twilight light stick. Mainly because I really want my fucking shiny light stick so I can go to a comeback. Because Shiny's having a comeback soon, so I would like to actually be able to. This is a stain remover? Wait, so that works? It's the same brand? So it's like in a different bottle then? For clothes? I ran out of the other one, but the brand name is the same. No, I told Dad and sent him your address, but I guess he forgot it. I guess I'll have to take it after I get off work. Okay. Yes, okay. This is what happens. My sister's like, I told Dad to send, and I sent him your address, but I guess he forgot. Of course he's gonna fucking forget. He does not care. He does not want to do anything for me. I mean, he does, but he doesn't at the same time. He's like really worried about me. Especially when I first got here. Now he's just kind of chilling. He's just happy that I'm not using his money as much as I was before. That's what my dad's happy about. But, yeah, I was like, hey, I need you to send me this shit. My main thing is I'm really excited to get my shiny light stick because I'm planning on hopefully going to some shiny events for their comeback when they have one. So, yeah. Did I say 17? I think I said 17 on there. I did say 17. Nice. Good job, Robin. But other than that, I also really miss Cheez-Its. So I want them to send me some Cheez-Its. Because I miss Cheez-Its. I'm sad about EXO. SM Entertainment is all sorts of effed up now, and I'm worried about my boys. Is it sad that I'm not even surprised, though? All this stuff coming out about Timbuktu, I was like, damn. Damn, girl, now I want some Cheez-Its. Dude, I miss Cheez-Its. You know what I miss more than Cheez-Its, dude? I miss Chipotle. I miss Chipotle. I took Chipotle for granted. like, I shit you not, when I get back to the States in November, when I go back to the States in November, the first fucking meal I'm having is Chipotle. I will find it. I will find it at the airport in San Francisco and I will eat it. Like, I just want Chipotle. I miss Chipotle. I've never had it. Chipotle was my fix of whenever I want something healthy. Or healthier. Like, when I really wanted vegetables. Because, like, one thing I've noticed since living in Korea is I've been hardly ever eating vegetables. And so when I want vegetables, I either go to Chipotle or this, like, one salad place I lived by when I was in Houston. And so I would go there if I wanted, like, vegetables. And now I miss Chipotle. I just made... Okay, let's be honest. I miss good, authentic Mexican food. I miss good, authentic Mexican food. Like, you do not understand how much I miss Tex-Mex right now. Found out I actually don't live too far from a Taco Bell. One day, I'm going to that Taco Bell, and I'm going to have Taco Bell. Or maybe when I go to Sadang, we could go into Seoul and go get Taco Bell. Yeah, it's hard to find any good Mexican food here. That's why I hate being from Texas. I miss Tex-Mex, dude. I miss Tex-Mex. Also, I need Infinite to have their comeback soon and also drop a new membership and a new light stick so I can buy it. Thank you. But yeah, like, I really miss, like, authentic Mexican food. Or, like, at least decent Mexican food. And then, like, what else do I really miss about America? Being able to drive. I miss being able to drive. I loved being able to drive. Fun fact, I actually drove a lot when I first got my license. I miss driving too. Yeah, I used to drive a lot. Like, even when I was bored, I would go out for a drive. I would just drive around. And now I can't do that. Because I don't have a car. Nor do I want to drive in Korea, so... It's like, I can't do that because now I don't have a car. Nor do I want to drive in Korea, so... Then tell him that. I'm pretty sure you can do it. My sister is literally, like, for my sister being 31, sometimes she really does act like she's 16. I'm like, Miss Meow, be an adult. Call the bank. You can do it. You do not need daddy's permission. I never act my age. My sister doesn't either. I am waiting for it to hit 4 p.m. I am waiting so long for it to hit 4 p.m. You have no idea. I really want snow crab, and the only good snow crab place opens on Kupangis at 4. I want crab. Like, so bad, I want crab. Ooh, nice. I know. Can you tell I got paid? Can you tell I got paid? Is it obvious? Is it obvious that I got paid? I have to pay for rent like Tuesday before I go to Sadang on Wednesday. Or I could pay it on Wednesday right before I leave for Sadang. Probably do that. And then also on Wednesday I pay for my phone and my internet. I love bills. I love bills. And then I don't have to worry about paying for util until later in the month. But I'm so excited to get a new Apple Watch. I've been wanting a new Apple Watch for like 2 years. Cause I have the like old, I have a really hate bills, but Twitch Pay is coming up this week. Must be nice getting paid from Twitch. Could not be me. I don't get paid from Twitch. Hardly. And girl, I got my bank access again. I'm not so broke. Let's go. I have to go to the bank eventually because the bank hates me. And anytime I try to use my card for something new, you know, it says P bono. It's a 2-digit number that's like secret. And I know it and I put it in and they say it's wrong. And I'm like, so I have to go fix that. And then also I need to raise my limit so I can just start sending my realtor the money instead of me having to go in and give her cash. So yeah, I have to do that too. I hate going to the bank, especially here. I hate going to the bank. So, cause like the way I have to pay for rent right now, which isn't really, I don't really mind it. It just, it's kind of annoying, is I have to go to the ATM 3 times because the most I can take out is $300. But now since I've been living in Korea for longer than 3 months, I can raise my limit to unlimited. So I'm gonna do that. I can raise my transfer rate to unlimited so I can just send it to the realtor and not have to take it like out the money.
So I wanted to start with the higher seed coming into this match is DRX. So you would choose Team A or Team B. So Attack and Soul, you will be Team A. Are both teams...
Termy looks so stressed.
So we will go ahead and get started. You have about 45 seconds per pick. So Attacking Soul, your first ban. Split, your ban. Lotus, so map number 1 by Attacking Soul.
Are we surprised that they're banning Lotus? Absolutely not.
Attack, so map number 2 from DRX. Pearl, side on Pearl. Defense. Okay, we're gonna go through our next set of bans, starting with Attacking Soul. You have Ascent, Haven, and Bind.
So ban will be bind.
Okay, they will ban Bind, your ban, you have Ascent and Haven. Ban Haven. Map number 3 will be
Termy's English is so tiny, it's cute. Really, they banned Haven?
Alright. I'm gonna run through this really quick, make sure we're all good to go. So first set of bans, I have Attacking Soul with Split, DRX with Lotus. Map number 1 is gonna be Fracture with DRX on attack. Map number 2 is Pearl with Attacking Soul on defense. The next set of bans are Bind and Haven with map number 3 for Ascent with Attacking Soul on defense. Perfect. Alright, good luck to you both. Attacking Soul, you're up.
Nice. Termy looks stressed. Termy looks so fucking stressed, dude. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I hate how convoluted and stupid the banks are, especially with us foreigners. Yeah. Well, like, so one of my coworkers went to the bank recently to fix her whole thing. She's been here for like over 6 months, like probably 9 at this point. And she went and fixed it. And the bank teller literally told her, hey, tell anyone at your job if they have been living in Korea for longer than 3 months, 3 months or longer, they can raise up their limit to how much they transfer. So the bank teller literally told my fucking coworker this. And so she told me this yesterday. And I was like, cool, I'm going to do that next week. So I hate going to the bank, man. Man, the lines are so slow and the people are just brain dead. The bank is just, I don't like going to the bank because the moment they see that you're a foreigner here, they're like, great. Like, I've had bank tellers literally roll their eyes the moment they say I'm a foreigner. And I'm like, fuck you. Fuck you. Because they're like, ugh, foreigner. I'm like, dude. Yeah, they panic and they're rude. They're super rude. Is Zest playing or is it Foxy9 playing today?
Switch on over to a more supportive role.
Foxy9's playing today.
Foxy to play on that jet.
Oh.
Yeah, it's RB that I'm looking at and how comfortable he's going to be, how happy he's going to be in the shoes that he has to feel in the server, depending on the flexibility that is required from him. We know the compositions that they can.
I know,
run
my
with
boy is
Zest
so
is
amazing.
there, Fox is there. The question is, are we going to see surprises? And
I really like RB,
more so,
dude.
are we going to see
RB is
dominant
such a
win?
good
Because I feel like
fucking
many people
flex
are
player.
expecting that from DRX. Yeah, on the other side, ASE, they run the stage on Fracture. What do you make of that? That was just one time. I mean, no, it was a few times. It was more than once. They tested it. It was more than once. But we're gonna see in Agent Select and see what we are gonna get here. Foxy9, I feel like this is the comp they ran the last time they played against DFM with Foxy9.
Yeah, so this is slightly different. They were playing Foxy on the Jet. They've experimented with that role. So this is actually a swap over to the Raze. They really like the Fade Raze still, even in this meta.
Yeah, he was on the Raze against DFM.
Oh, he's playing fucking RB. Wait, RB's playing Fade?
I've seen it, and it was a dominant win there.
No, I like RB's Neon on this map.
DRX has been known to also play RB on the Neon. Like they have that system with RB Neon.
I just got super sad seeing this. I like seeing RB on Neon on this map.
I'm kind of excited to see like how they play this race lineup.
I think it's going to be surprising, right? Because we have seen interactions of then playing with the double controller, with the Viper and Brimstone, as you were saying, with the Neo. Now RB going on the Fade. I mean, of course, that we know that the preparation is out there.
Hold on, I was like, why do I hear BTS in the background? Bitch, you didn't turn off your fucking Spotify, that's why.
And for the side of ASE here, on this composition, the double duelist, it's something that not everyone has been picking up on. Some American teams have been experimenting with this one, but what's
I just got super sad. I wanted to see RB on Neon. I like seeing RB on Neon.
Defensive sides, the Raze also allows you to have a lot of strong post-plant utility when you're on that attack, and also just allows your individuals to just feel so comfortable.
Well, I can't wait to see what's going to happen here. It's time to jump into game with your casters. It's Brandon Sysho.
Why does Termi always look so stressed, dude? Termi always looks stressed.
Attacking Soul Esports as well. And listen, there's tongue twisters all over the place with these things, Josh. Honestly, have you been practicing the name?
No.
You've been practicing HFMI 0DZ J79 C9.
You messed it up already.
I messed it up already.
You messed it up already.
We'll call them HFMI.
I think that is the most sensible option. I do love the way that the Chinese casters have been, you know, working with that. Yep. They've been calling him Zimuge, which means like alphabet brother, yep, which is also the same nickname that NBA fans use to refer to Giannis Antetokounmpo. So, you know, he's in good company there. He's in very good company. But there are so many things to address with this match, but I think the desk has hit on one of them when you look at the agents that are being played. Yinsu mentioned it, but DRX
they're
have
very
only played
different.
this composition once against the team at the very bottom of Pacific. And yeah, it was a dominant win, but only on one half.
Wow.
Oh shit! Buzz got annihilated, dude.
It's gonna be that split attempt, shorty in your face.
There you go, RB.
Not lacking any sense of confidence.
That's my boy. That's my boy. That's my boy. That's my boy. Please look at flank.
Down. B main control not going to be theirs either. HFMI with control of that. A good stun.
Fucking hell.
Damage. Chipping it down though. And
wow.
The smoke will eventually finish off Mako. And this is getting really quite dicey on the pistol.
There goes Stacks. 1v1. 1v2. Ah, and TNT.
Around HFMI sets his sights on him and a pistol round. Going away of attacking Soul Esports.
Well played. I love the decision to contest early there.
I look on I look on how they said DRX is from Pacific. I love that. Because they are from the Pacific, but should be Korea.
Soul are definitely the team coming into this as underdogs, the team with less experience. The new kids on the block, you might say.
The real question is if I'm going to watch the T1 game. Am I going to watch the T1 game too? I don't know. But also, can we talk about how pretty it is outside right now? It's like really pretty outside. Is it probably hot? Yeah. Let's go see how hot it is outside.
It's been turbulent.
Fuck that, dude. 79 degrees. Air quality is decent. But it's 55% humidity. I ain't going outside. Fuck that shit. It's hot, humid. It looks pretty, but I was like, damn, it's probably fucking hot and humid outside. Disgusting. Yeah, that's why I don't leave my apartment. This is why I do not leave my apartment. I was like, it looks pretty, but it's probably hot and humid. It's really cloudy, though. It looks like it's about to rain.
Slow beginning here.
I took a cold shower. That sounds nice.
Main control still in control. You can see attacking Seoul Esports, heavy emphasis being placed towards there as well. I think this speaks as well to a lot of preparation and understanding, because the way this comp gets used by DRX, they love to try and play their post plans from B main, the A main positions as well. Life on top of Jenny.
Okay.
Cleared out. It's going to be
Yeah, they are calling for more rain possibly tonight. Dude, it's been thunderstorming for the past like 4 nights. No? Wow.
What are you up to, HFMI? He is so deep. No chance in hell of it.
RB.
One up still, they push through into the smokes, trying to take the fight to them with the stingers. Maka with the lineup. Will it land? Will it buy him some time? But it's being whistled back and now playing together. Pushing him. Trying to play close. Maka
I said,
also
fuck
playing
that
his
shit.
Life, but time. The molly as well now going to be fading. Aftershock into the side. That's going to be at least half onto the fuse stock all
And
the way.
TNT.
Mako
Made it a little expensive though. It has been, yeah. I haven't been able to sleep properly because of the storms. My apartment surprisingly muffles it really well. Like compared to my apartment in Houston.
It's not RB playing Neon and Zest on the fade, but without DRX having a lot of opportunities to match.
Like compared to my apartment in Houston, like dude, this apartment like muffles it more.
Doing this very formulaic stuff over and over. And that does give attacking Seoul Esports an opportunity.
Like my apartment in Houston, every time there was a thunderstorm, I could never sleep.
The weaponry is just so poor for the Chinese squad.
My windows fucking rattle every time the thunder whirls. It's fucking annoying. Mine don't, luckily. But no, my apartment in Houston, every time it fucking there was a thunderstorm, dude, I would never be able to fall asleep because it was so loud. And also Bella is scared of thunder, so she would like make sure that I'm awake so she doesn't suffer alone. And I'm like, Bella, stop. There you go, RB. That's my boy. It's double panel windows, so they are. Makes sense. That makes sense.
His position's been given away doubly there by the alarm bot and the prowler. He's got a molly that would be good for clearing out one area, but he's got to pick and choose. He picks correctly.
Doesn't force RB out into the open like he was hoping for.
No, it doesn't.
Needs to be isolated, but Buzz was on drop. He's already wrapped all the way around. Any chance of losing?
Oh, you got very.
Impossible. Especially when that molly. Look at that, sailing all the way across. This is what DRX
That is a nutty molly, dude. That is nuts.
And I think at some point here, attacking Seoul Esports have got to be getting the read on that kind of stuff, right? Yeah. It's just
that is a nutty molly, dude. He does that from what, spawn? Fucking hell, Mako. Fucking hell.
The question really is, when you have a team like attacking Seoul Esports that are still finding their footing on the global stage, do they have what it takes to be able to adjust their style and counter what DRX are doing? And go and, you know, fight aggressively over tree.
Both initiators have ult on DRX side.
Positioning that they're going to want for post plans. Because otherwise, DRX are going to just be able to run these execs on you over and over.
I miss RB's neon. Sound like my kids.
Default setup here. Fight to be taken over towards Arcade. Falls over it. Even the ult being committed out to the open. Foxy 9. He adjusts the aim.
Oh shit! That was good timing on Buzz's part, dude.
Good smoke from Mako there on top of Generator. When you're playing against a double duelist comp, you've got to be careful of that angle.
He's holding down again that tree position.
But Crystal, we need to see each other sometime soon. It's been a while. I haven't seen you since I first moved.
This time spotted though, brought down with 2 players left standing. Again, looks so damn unlikely. At this point, could be potentially calling for the save, but that's just not really in the playbook of some of these Chinese teams. If you've watched them play, you know that.
Yes, we need to. I miss you, girl. Girl, I just do not leave Ilson. That's literally that.
He looks like he wants to go for it anyway. I can respect the confidence.
I've literally become a cheapskate since like I started working. My schedule will clear up in July. My schedule gets very. June is freaking booked. See, July is hella booked for me. I cannot do anything in July. July is super booked for me. Because we have intensives, which means like I work morning and nights. I have like a class in the morning, and then I'll have like my regular classes that I have at 4 and 7. So yeah, probably not. Probably not July, unless it's on a weekend. The only good thing about the new term
After running some
is
scenes around here, attacking Soul
I
Esports,
finally have weekends now.
kind of realize they're a below average team, but
Finally have weekends now.
average is if you turn up in the match.
I don't have the awkward Wednesday off, Sunday off, and now I have Saturday, Sunday off, and it's nice. I miss it.
Not really
It's
pressed.
been 14 weeks since I've had this.
Prowlers taken care of. Rolling thunder though. Clears
After
all the
August
shots,
16th and into
shots
September will be
quite
good.
landing. The blades finding their marks. Bunk will fall though. It's just gonna be
September's better
through
for me
common corners. Bunks cover some
because September starts the fall term.
of it. All up to YH once more.
Yeah, September starts the fall term
Just gonna have to back away and
for
say
me,
try
and
play
so
but denied even
I'm just gonna be hella working though because I'm trying to go home for American Thanksgiving,
Attacking Soul win the
which is during that fall term, but there's a good chance that they're not gonna let me. So instead, if not, I'm going to try and go home for my dad's birthday because my dad turned 70 this year. And so I'm trying to go home for then. My publishing deadline is August 16th. That's when it will go live for purchasing, and I will be doing a live stream for it. Nice.
I mean, DRX just getting their perfect aim.
But yeah, I'm gonna be hella working for a bit because I'm trying to go home for around Thanksgiving. But if not, I'm gonna go home for my dad's birthday.
control, the A-main control on the defensive.
Because if they say no to Thanksgiving, it's because it's the last week of that term before the new term starts. And so if they say no to that, then I'm just going to go home for my dad's birthday because they're more likely to say yes to that. Because it's like in the middle of,
Out to the open,
it's like a good time to go.
YH making the most of it. Can't get the second. It's cleaned up.
I like this though. Look at the
Ooh, nice. I'll be taking my vacation in October, November.
And this is
Yeah.
what Mako's gonna fall back to after they get the plant down now. Having
Yeah, if they ask, I'm going to be like, well, originally I want this day or like this week because I want to go home for American Thanksgiving. But if not, how about this week? Because my dad turned 70 on this day.
RB's the one who has to pick up the pieces.
So, and I told my dad that that's probably going to be the plan. Is like I'm more than likely going to.
Nade forcing him out into the position. He falls to it, and it's just down to Buzz. He's playing the nano swarms across the map. Bit of a difference of an approach. It's broken though.
I'm more than likely going to.
Showstopper over the top, and there we
Damn.
go.
I'm more than likely going to come home for his birthday, and he was like, "Ew, don't."
Rewarded.
He was like, "Ew, don't." I was like, "Why?"
Stuck all the way.
And he's just like, "Because I don't want you to come on my birthday." And I was like, "Dad, but if I cannot take off for Thanksgiving,
for the birthday boy of HFMI.
I'm not going to be able to take off for Christmas. There's no way in hell. Plus, I don't want to pay like that much for a flight during, you know, Christmas. Because Christmas is super expensive to get a flight for. And so it's like, I'll come for your birthday. Because I can't come during my birthday because that's the first week of the new term. So I have to be there then.
78%, did you say to me earlier, Brand?
And he's like, okay, I guess. I was like, damn, okay, you old geezer. If you don't want me there, then just say it. He's like, no, 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 I want you to come. I want you to come. I just don't want you to come on my birthday. I'm not that special. I'm like, Dad, you're an old man. You were turning 70.
So a bit of a punish.
Bit of an aggressive position by Buzz, but he was
Then my mom got offended because I didn't want to come during her birthday. I was like, Mom, your birthday's literally in the middle of June. Shut the fuck up.
Right, has to be used for it, yeah. An exchange of the ultimates, just 1-for-1.
but
Plant's
he
still
caught
going
life as
down.
well.
How did life falls to that? So post-plan positions for DRX once more. Still have that tree control, Josh. I'm telling you, it's important.
It is.
Plus, Mom, we all know I like Dad more than I like you.
I'd love if
You
they
annoy
sent
the shit out of me.
HFMI underneath.
Straight to the side, Showstopper does not collect a kill. It's all over the place, but still anchored to the side here. It's RB to do the most, but again, you have this aftershock to deal with. And then there's the molly. They lay
Jesus
her out.
Christ, they're nerds.
Another, it's body blocked. Cheeky play there by Monk. I think that was in the moment call. He tried to shoulder check it, but it's not enough to offset the trajectory of it. Now the fight needs to be taken close and personal, exactly where Mako likes it. Stun
Nice.
through with the fault line to set up the easy kill there, but you can see almost just the in the moment decision making of attacking Soul Esports. Maybe they could have got something done, but
They've got some odds to work with, but this has still been comfortable for DRX. And I think that that'll be breath of relief for them, to be honest. Having this kind of decent start to the game when you're running a team that you haven't been playing with in the lower bracket final and the grand final Pacific, and also a composition that you've only run once. Normally, when they have Foxy9 and RB in here, they're going to play double duelist, something like that, J-Rays, Neon Rays.
this is explosive.
Life's got it all to do on A.
Yeah. Right through sand, live, holds it, has the
Oh
dash.
shit.
Get much more though. Couldn't activate it, couldn't disengage. Again, that sight's gonna be theirs. Again, very standard for DRX. They love to do the splits each way, straight through sand, normally with RB on the neon, so
Yeah, and
I just pressed the fast lane a bit more.
You definitely know so.
does offer more opportunities for attacking Soul to find those timings and throw counter utility, hold their ground a little more.
Nice, RB.
Because you don't have that pace. You look at the way that Foxy 9 is.
Oh, Buzz.
Entry, and he's sometimes quite far ahead of the rest of the DRX players, but not really seeing attacking Soul try and stop the hits. They're playing retake every round. This is going to be a very difficult one again. Monk's 5 health.
Yeah, drop off there. You gotta save the rifle for the next smart play.
On a half-by round, it stings a little bit when you're the player with the rifle and you haven't really been able to have any impact. That's the way it goes. It is tough though. DRX, they look very coordinated on these executes. The real part where we've seen DRX tested recently is when you're able to stop the execs, and then DRX have to go to their backup plans, slow things down mid-rounding. That's where the crumble has started to occur sometimes, but in this game, smooth sailing. I'm looking for an adjustment. What I'd like to see here is, sure, attacking Soul Esports are not going to commit heavily to hard action missiles, right? But they have a breach ult to work with. And instead of playing that for a set retake where you all leave the site and then you go in together, I'd like to see them try and
Buzz plays on stretch res. That's interesting.
flood back in and help the player that's committed. Weirdly, YH does tend to hard anchor on breach on A. That is really going to help him if he continues doing that.
Same setup from DRX. I mean, you just go for the B split. No contesting towards tunnel or B main, so it's free lockdown. No orbital strike in place, so it can't be removed. Clear out of sight, look at life. I mean, the guy's none the wiser. Plan's going down though, he will be detained. So maybe there's going to be a follow-up here from attacking Soul Esports. Anything to try and offset it.
Wowie.
Juking, weaving, the Rolling Thunder comes in. It's a little bit too late, close to Jenny.
What the fuck, Buzz? Your nanoswarms?
Right through it, and Buzz is eviscerating them. Can't withstand that. Across the road.
Oh, Stacks, no.
HFMI to get away with that. Plan goes down, and now you're really feeling the heat, but all revealed from the horns.
Let's go, Mako.
Sorry, transfer of Mako is immaculate.
There he is, the closer, the most consistent player, and arguably the best controller we have in the world right now. Just cleaning things up towards the end. And that's a nice idea from ASE. They did what I was talking about in terms of trying to support the players.
That was a nutty fucking hunt, though. From RB, though.
Hard committed to it too much. When it's countered by a nanoswarm, you can't just give your life running over the top of it. You've got to pause and respect that. Bear in mind too that with Mako getting those last couple off the haunt reveal, this is only RB's second time to ever playing Fade. The only other time he's played Fade was when DRX ran this against DFM. He is hyper flexible.
Being asked to step up as well.
It's my boy.
Not too sure how much time they've had in terms of practice, but having to fill into these roles.
I mean, that's a very good question, Brent. How much time have they had to practice, and with what?
Exactly. What iteration of the roster, because it's been dropping and changing. This time, look at Buzz. He's learned his lesson. He's like, okay, well, you contacted that one round. I'm going to hug close to the rope this time, so I can't give anything away.
Yeah, I mean, Buzz is not actually being required to lurk here at all because the site execs are working so well. So why not? I mean, play it as safe as you possibly can. Just give info to the rest of your team on where to react to and the rest of the map. I think this makes perfect sense for Buzz.
DRX not to overplay their hand. Been very slow at the beginning.
Attacking Soul Esports needs some information. They need to find out where the execs can come through, but nobody really...
This is a very interesting angle to be holding.
Information, agents either, so that really comes down to life and HFMI to take more aggressive duels.
Prowler fight to be taken. Once he's right across there, Rolling Thunder. It does clear through, but it's a 2 for 2. 3-on-3 action through the smoke there. Bun takes
That's
great
Spike
timing.
too.
Spike drops down to the floor. Control gain for it. A solo fight by HFMI. No one's ready to follow up, but time is running so damn short. And Mako, when he's cleaned up, it's all up to Buzz. He does not have a lot to work with, does he? Resources running out. 6 seconds remaining. Has to isolate and force 2 of those fights. He will not get it. So, we got 4th round on the board. Attacking Soul Esports.
That's a big one. It really is. That's the first time where we've seen attacking Soul Esports be able to stop a push when it's happening by isolating Foxy 9 from the rest of the team. Foxy 9 is in a different
That's exactly what they did too.
Brilliant, man. He's way ahead of his team when he's going for his entry.
Right, and that's the kind of thing where when you play against a punish it. It looks like he's, you know, a fantastic entry player, but that has been something that's tripped them up and lent them more towards the Zest iteration of the roster. That time getting punished, but mostly in this map, it's been smooth sailing. Can Attacking Soul Esports take that and make something of it?
Stun close to the side, just spotting the shoulder.
Oh, there it is.
Beautiful.
Lovely reset. It's too collected.
And his mechanics are never in doubt. Bunt is in such an odd spot here, just hiding in the smoke.
In the main smoke. He knows he's surrounded.
What?
Locks onto it.
That was not.
Marco's taken out. Gonna have his util there, and A main controls.
Buzz is being annoying.
B main, but all is happening. Orbital strike clears through. No kill to be found off of it. This position is so awkward.
I don't like this.
Down low. Only close to the corner.
Buzz needs to hurry.
See a wide fight, and they do double face it. At the same time here, DRX need to get a bit of a move on. They don't have control of any of this. What a position. What a kill to find. Nano Swarm, it's too short. Doesn't land onto it. Damage done. Still spamming. Stops to the and Buzz. He contains. Safe hands from him, and it's a Red Bull clutch.
My cheeks were clenched.
What a play there towards the end from Buzz. He knew
That was a little bit too close for comfort.
not be able to win the 1v2. But his spam perfect. And Foxy9 sets it up with a double kill. Buzz closes it. That was almost Bunt's round. He hid inside that smoke, got a kill, got his orbital strike online, almost got stacks. There was so many good things in that round, and yet DRX, the player quality, just drags them forwards.
Final round of the first half. That's again a very similar beginning here for DRX. I mean, they love to do it. The splits into B. This time though, they dump a bit of that util. Now biding their time, wetting it out, but they still have control of the tunnel. So there it is, laying down the ult. Orbital strike was used prior, so again, nothing to break this.
This would be a good time for Monk to use his ultimate and deny their entry.
Wow.
Life up into the corner, double updraft, he's avoiding it, dash, disengage.
Damn, and he has a Bucky too.
What a kill to find.
That's fucking annoying.
That's two in tower. Mako, rocket to the side, dodging, juking, trying to avoid it, damage is done.
Fuck did I just watch?
And the round is theirs. Attacking Soul Esports making it respectable.
And Brent, can you tell you're watching Chinese Valorant? Because I feel like I can. Life's play there is ridiculous.
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna go get some ice, dude. I need some water.
And then gets a 2K with a Bucky.
Yeah, I mean, what are we watching? The Fortnite World Cup? It's like some double pump action or something, man. I mean, he's just got the shotty up there. It's crazy stuff. What a beginning here, the first half of Fracture. Mac obviously leading as well, but listen, maybe more than respectable here for attacking Soul Esports. Let's send it down to the desk.
Thank you very much, you guys. What a half. That was so much fun to watch. We're not used to Valorant this fast, I feel like.
I come from EMEA. That was like 1 minute and a half for me. Like every single execute, every single thing in the round was happening so fast. Like Fracture is such a complicated map to follow that somehow I was getting.
I mean, let's talk about those rounds, because Mimi, we hyped up Mako as the guy that could pull DRX out of difficult situations, and my god, did he do that.
Yeah, I mean, he absolutely did here. Their game plan on this one just seemed to be do their classic. We're an execute-heavy team. We're going to hit the sites. ASE wasn't really ever able to shut it down, which meant they were consistently playing retake against this double molly comp. And Mako's just a lineup player. Every round, he's just sitting spawn, has his molly come in, he'll come around the corner, and clutches out. It's so incredibly consistent for him winning in these late rounds, which allows DRX to stay in this execute-heavy style. It works for them.
Yeah, there's definitely nothing wrong with playing retake every round. I felt that if you want to play against DRX, you have to have a much better protocol than what ASE had, and they had to flank the mark and play them post.
So you think with their composition, most teams with the double duels are so proactive pushing those extremities, but after it was shut down a few times, they really slowed down those pushes.
Yeah, exactly. I think that they were caught off guard. Like they wanted to try and make DRX play a little bit of their game. I think that still, I think that they found enough success. Like if you look at the score at the end of the half, I think that they achieved a lot so far.
I mean, Benkai
I've returned.
ASE as a switch halves.
I feel like they really have to put their foot on the pedal, man, and just really like gas it up against DRX.
More?
Just like bring the pace to
Dude, someone's like really going ham on the Red Bulls.
He plays for Paper X, Kakuka. Of course he wants more.
Yeah, Yeah, what else is he going to say? That's good advice, honestly, for this team. I think it's about reinstilling confidence, continuing to play your own game, because 5-7 is impressive, because DRX is playing well.
Yeah, well, Benkai wants more aggression from ASE, Saito and Brent. Let's see if we're gonna get that.
Welcome back. Thank you. I want more water. It's almost 4 p.m. I can almost order crap. You don't realize how excited I am for this.
The impact that Chinese Valorant has, man. I mean, they are so willing to take fights. The unorthodox player is sometimes the best one.
Also kind of chilly.
The last time DRX ran this comp, they only ran it once against DFS.
Want a new phone case. I'm so jealous. I'm so excited. I have not had crab in forever.
So, you know, DRX.
I'm actually kind of cold. I'm going to open the window a little bit.
Look at the sample size of 1 that we have in the past for them running this comp.
Yeah, I think it's a decent point brought up by Benkai about increasing the tempo, increasing the pace a little bit, disrupting those timings. Don't let DRX set up themselves for any sort of retakes, and that is a lovely fight to be taking.
I opened the window and just boom, heat. You shit you not. It went boom, heat. Here.
Alright, Stags is
Here I am.
there so that Foxy9 can set up on a peak, and he's actually peeking in front of when that stun is going to hit. So that gives Life the opening.
I want a new phone case.
Really slow here.
I don't know what type of phone case I want, but I want a new phone case.
And I don't
Maybe I'll find one
as it ends
when I go to Sadong.
explosive onto the side.
45 seconds roughly. Smoke's going to be dropped down onto the key indicator. Buzz is feeling it. That's shot to the side. Flash as well. He dodged it, jumping all over the place.
Buzz.
Eventually.
Buzz!
No bullets in the clip. It's back and forth.
You probably will.
That way in and out of the smokes.
I'm very picky about phone cases though, fun fact.
Obfuscating. A bit of a transfer attempt there with a frenzy all up to YH. Picks up the ghost, reloads.
That's
It's
the
a
same
1v2,
ghost that
it
had no
is.
bullets in.
Now already punishing 2 of the players still. What can YH do? Over the top is a horn. Wants to isolate.
Nice double peek.
Tried to reset it. Tried to calm
I'm
it
very
down.
picky about cases. Like,
DRX.
I just went from
Great play
this
from Stags
one,
there.
like a clear one,
He's had so much on his plate as the IGL recently.
that had like this Jin Young photo card behind it.
I think this
But
fight is
I wanna put this into my photo card thingy
his breach on Fracture.
and
Never
not use this case anymore because I kind of don't like it. I don't like how slippery it is. I changed it back to this one that I got, right? Hold on.
That he has to be able to punish.
Changed it back to this one that I got that has a peach that has my card on the inside because it opens. Hold on. It opens like this, you know? That way I can like scan it when I go like on the bus or on something, the train or whatever. But
Down to the eco on an
I want something different.
controller drop here.
I want something different. I like those kinds. Me too. I want something like this, but something different. Like, not a peach. But I don't know what I want.
Nine in a bit of trouble, yet Bless still able to collect those 2 kills.
Where you going,
YH
YH?
just waded into the spawn, hoping that he wasn't spotted, but no, the tail end of him caught out in the open. Will be that plan, and push that one back. So, get themselves into the post plan. The Bulldog in the hands of Punk. Maybe we'll see something. Reposition.
You can find better ones and cheaper ones at Myeongdong.
That is lovely.
Street vendors. That's where I got this one. I got this one at a street vendor.
That's how RB's looking for the form currently.
I went back there to see if they had any that I liked, any more that I liked, and they didn't. So
DRX, and they keep 4 Bulldogs in there. A bit of a different way of approaching the anti-eco round. I wonder if that's because they're giving maximum respect to Attacking Soul Esports' chances of going for something ludicrous with a force or buckies all over the place or whatever it may be. But it's going to give them some decent riflery to be able to work into the next round. And you heard Benkai on the desk talk about it. He wanted the pace to be increased for Attacking Soul Esports. Normally the double duelist comps are going to want to fight very aggressively once they get to a site. And so far we've seen Attacking Soul kind of slowly get their way to that exec space and then burst.
This is their buy round.
It's going to be the same again. Quite slow contact.
I'm actually cold.
Utility of the
It's not even that cold in my apartment.
control. And that's going to give DRX so much.
I'm about to really like winter here.
They've got an alarm bot deep towards tree.
Smoke's held. No util to
Damn,
really
Foxy.
just supplement that swing from HFMI. He just wanted to take the fight.
There was a fault line actually thrown from YH, but it only went towards one side of Halt. And that's the problem with using it 20 seconds into the round, is that you just don't know where people could be positioned. If you do that at the start, yeah, they have to be there.
Smoke's in his hand. Drop down now. Flash flash as well. Buzz still looking to try and anchor. He knows the tower is compromised. He's holding that. Will there be a swing together?
Wow.
And the smoke is watched for.
The 3v3 now.
The site, but you better get that plant. They don't have control of B main anymore.
They don't.
Big wrap around a whole really large flank.
Like a wrap around.
A ton of util left at their disposal. And here's the first part of it. Fault line. Into the corner. Flash. Catch. Foxy9's weak. Stunned up though.
Oh shit.
That's quite nice. Post plan positions though. That's the aftershock to push them out into the
Nice try, nice try.
Contain and wow. Does much more than that. 3 in a round. Basically wins it for them.
Great work. I liked his pathing on the execute itself as well, going up through tower, applying such a pinch on any player that was deciding to anchor on the site. He's a top fragger from the team, and we heard the desk talking about the fact that they think he's brought some experience from EDG too. Remember that this is a player that, while he was playing for a long time on EDG, the best team in China, he actually only got really half of his opportunity to play at a big global tournament like this. He ended up falling ill, missing out to Smoggy, who ended up subbing in, and then eventually full-time replacing him. So, Life should have perhaps more experience under his belt at these global tournaments than he does. He made the trip before, but only ended up being able to play one match. So this will be a great opportunity for him to really show what people were missing last time around.
Absolutely. I mean, we know this guy's got firepower. I'm telling you, Josh, the amount of VODs I watched where he was just absolutely dry swinging through smokes and killing 3 was unbelievable.
I mean, the combo of Life and HFMI, they love doing that.
Yeah, it's a speciality.
Or just with a single piece of utility, so that they can prove to the team, look, I didn't dry swing.
Yeah,
it was supported.
It was supported. HFMI pushed up into the 4 position, but he's spammable behind the box, so has to disengage, reposition now, and he set his team up now for a bit of a B-pop.
Exactly, but Buzz has spotted the information. This is going to call the rotate very quickly.
Yep, Smokes immediately dropped down. Look at that. Quick to support. Playing inside the Smokes. Buzz wants to try and hunt him down. And
he does?
Life. He falls. Don't get past this Smoke. There's a molly drop
the
down.
Fuck, Buzz?
Follow up off of that dash.
And look at how good DRX are at stopping the execute from coming through.
Oh, they just waited out though. They want to take the fight anyway. Swinging through. They bide their time. Stacks attempting to adjust as well.
RB and Foxy.
Land that spray
Foxy, no.
RB just wide out into the open. He'll fall. Lovely little switch up, I think, into the timing there for attacking Seoul Esports. Foxy even denied as well the chance to grab the orb, and he's essentially forced to save here.
Yeah. So, couple of things done really well by both teams. DRX showcasing how you stop the exec from coming through, throwing down Mako's molly very early on, and then Buzz goes into the Cloudburst to try and hunt down that duelist that's ahead of the rest of the pack. He knows that the rest of the pack is being blocked out by Mako's molly at that point. But attacking Seoul Esports have this double pump. So there's 2 waves to the aggression. First wave, Life goes in. Second wave, they go in with the rest of the pack and all the rest of the utility that they have. And that completely caught DRX off guard there. And that's how all of the top teams are playing at the moment. If you watch them, you know, the best of the best, they tend to have this 2-wave cycle of aggression when they push into sites. One to bait out the defending utility, and one to actually get bodies into the site. Well played there.
Yeah, with a team like DRX, when they're so purposeful, they're disciplined, they're regimented, they like everything to be quite precise in order when they're taking these sites.
So loud, oh my god, that scared me.
You know, like you said, the first bit of waves of utility use, and the second one as well, just when they're not quite expecting it, it really does throw a team like DRX off guard. Kept off balance. Now, can they equalize in the map?
There's a 4-player stack on A, and I think it's all to set up Foxy9 for duels. There is not a soul from attacking Seoul Esports wanting to go into halls right now. They've all got their beady little eyes on it, just watching over in that direction, waiting for someone on DRX to come out, and instead pathing over towards Tree. It looks like ASE are very aware.
Buzz has been just jiggle spotting that angle as well for information. Backs away, does have the judge. Full contact, breaking the turret, waiting to see if there's any form of utility that's going to be used by DRX, but no, there's not. So now they can lay down these smokes. Still have to clear out tower, and it could become a problem for them. Nade to the back, plan starts to go down, a triple face, triple flank all the way through, but just wasn't quite ready for that one. And still, tower control is theirs. A fight to be taken by attacking Seoul Esports, trying to match them. Flick to the side, lovely reactions. YH doing the most there. They know that RB is contained. Isolated, he's alone here, but beautiful, and he survives. 85 health.
I should watch those later. Sorry.
Go a bit, but eventually shut down.
Should probably actually watch the game now.
Nicely handled, honestly. They didn't rush into that.
I'm missing what's happening.
Control the tower. They knew that they didn't
I was
have
watching videos of Bella.
set their
I'll miss
sights
my
on
dog.
that flank attempt that was coming through into B main, the tree area. Dealt with that first, and then circled back to try and take care of us.
It's clean. It's also an
I miss Bella. I miss my dog.
Any weaponry to work with there. And that puts all of the emphasis on this round coming up. This is going to be the most important round of the map right now. Round 18. Because it's a swing round economically for DRX. They don't have enough to be able to buy next time properly. And there's tons of ults to play with. This looks like a fast-paced play. This molly goes into tower.
Backside of tower. It's all being synced up though.
That molly goes backside tower.
He's going forwards.
Yeah, well, a showstopper in his hands. He's just ripped right out of his hands, out of the air. The kill is claimed. Decide of attacking Seoul Esports.
This is very fast.
No!
It's my boy. Those are my boys.
Stacks, he does seek to help out. He does assist.
Stacks, turn around.
Rifle, orbital strike, but the spike is in the middle of nowhere, and he doesn't really have a clue as to where the positioning could be. One smoke left. Drop down. Cuts up one of the sight lines, one of the angles. The potential
Nice.
was there, but Buzz shut it down.
Nice. Nice.
That's a major win for DRX. Like I said, their economy would have been in shambles had that gone the opposite direction. And here's another big theme of how DRX are playing the B side. They're just walking through these smokes. I mean, see if we catch any of these in the replay. Yep, there goes Stacks. 2K just walking through the smoke. Hey! And Mako did the same thing on the other side too. So, in terms of these small adjustments that ASE need to make, when they're doing the B execs, they need to leave somebody on permanent, just watch the smokes duty. And even more so than that, maybe they need to invest a molly into there or something. Throw a nanoswarm, a nade, a molly. Sure, I know you want to save those things for post-plant instead, but at this point, Stacks and Mako are being able to win those rounds just by walking through your smokes. So this, I believe the first timeout that we've had, is it?
Not too sure. Definitely the first one in the series, right?
Oh, that's what I mean.
Yeah, that's what you meant. Yeah, I mean
in the tournament.
Me. I was like, well, listen,
not in the
trying
tournament.
to make me keep track of the timeouts, Josh? Listen, it's a 3-match day, man. I've got to prep for the second one. We're on the desk for the third.
Not at all. Not at all.
Seconds ticking away. And there needs to be adjustments. Like you said, I mean, you've already called it out. It's when they go for these B-pops, the smokes as well. DRX are taking all the time. He's right through it, swinging. Normally you do see the nanoswarms just lay it down as those hits are coming through to prevent anybody from really playing through in and out of the...
That's cool. I've never seen that happen.
What the adjustments are. It's getting dangerous though.
Do I care though? No. Why? Because I fucking hate this map. Fucking hate this map, dude. I fucking hate Fracture. I think Fracture's stupid. I hate this map so much.
Here we go, stuck close to the corner. There's an attempt again from Stacks. He tries to take that fight. He loses it. Line.
Oh, get out of there, boy.
Murder disengages, but not enough round to the side. Life will chase him down and still has that dash in his hands. Is activated.
That timing though. Who's on site right now? RB.
Monkey's gained complete control of drop, and he's watching it. It's pixel perfect. First kill's claimed. RB still.
Knows one dropped. Knows one's main. He's dead.
He'll clear him out. All the way right back to the side. Bullets raining down on this position. Down to Buzz. 1v2. One away from the lockdown, but probably not too many chances of using it. Turret spots him. Holds in.
Oh, almost.
So dangerous. I like the attempt. I mean, listen, a 3-2-1, take the fight, but Buzz looked like he was cool, calm, and collected, almost ready for it there.
Yeah, and it wasn't off turret contact, so they weren't exactly sure where Buzz was positioned. He nearly got a lineup and sprayed them both down. My heart was in my mouth there. But they punish Stacks for playing on a bit of a weird angle. Foxy9 gets punished because he's not tucked around the wall. Mako goes for an info peek when he has Orbital Strike online. There is certain sloppiness gathering into the DRX play right now.
Yeah, they are.
Again, this with the context, the DRX have been in a bit of a slump at the moment compared to what you'd expect from them recently. And last time they played this comp, they were dominant on the defense side. So already, they're not quite finding the value that you would be looking for from them. And it's opened a door for ASE.
DRX dropped down to the weaker guns. Now I'll take an attempt towards tower.
I think they honestly need to start running double dually on this and just go for it. Just do double dually.
Actually using it. Yeah, an orbital strike, and look at the rest of his team.
I think this is great to just draw out the orbital strike from Mako on an eco round. Mako can't use that on a really important eco swing round now.
ASE have no intentions of landing themselves towards B. They're already making their way over towards A. Updraft dash towards the side.
Nice try, RB.
Pointing out exactly where RB was. Rifle. Pick back up though. Salvage in the mix. Monk's catching all sorts of lurks as well. He's be that thorn in their sides now towards
Wow.
just two, and DRX left really scrambling. They don't have the guns for this.
What the fuck was that?
Is really quite good. Flawless.
What was the save though? I think Termi needs to take a TO right now. I think Termi needs to make a call of a TO.
And we're seeing him, obviously that one, through the smoke. But just in general in this second half, I really feel like this Jet player from ASE is finding his moments, take duels, deliver impact. Now we see tactical timeout being called by DRX.
Thank you. That's what I thought. I was like, there should be a TO right now about right now, Termi. A TO right now. Timeout right about now, Termi.
In some important games, he's been, messing around with the roster as well. There's been a lot of talk about how they're going to use them, when they're going to use them. This one, I believe the first call by Termi is 10-10. And it makes sense because DRX have only won a single rifle round in this half so far.
Yeah. The attacking rounds, I mean, you just look at the timeline, it is so one-sided right now. Attacking Seoul Esports with a great read. I mean, really just the pistol round and the follow-up is what DRX are really working with.
Dang, does he look stressed? every time I look at Termi, he just looks stressed, dude. He looks stressed as hell. I mean, shit, I would be too if I was a fucking head coach of an esports team. Like DRX, dude.
And to be honest, I'm talking about how DRX have only won one rifle round. Attacking Seoul Esports have also only won two, but they've won the really important ones that have pushed DRX on into bad buys. So even when DRX are winning, it's scrappy. They're not getting.
I see so. I see so. I
Slicky's
think.
gonna be having a field day at home, just circling people all game. Look at this guy, can't buy. Look at Mako.
Yep.
Hey, Mako, what happened?
Financial advice. Sliggy.
So this looks like the same molly. Yep, here it is. So this is just going to be an all-in piece, and now the pressure is on Buzz instead. Again, it's the player in tower, but different person this time.
Fault line.
Buzz gets out.
Yeah, there you go. Getting it all synced up with the util. And a Swamp to try and push them back again, close, anchoring towards the side. Buzz needs to land a shot.
What the fuck?
Follow through. Huge plays. Crossfire set up. Oh, that's messy.
That was really messy though. Did you not see him?
Down in the smoke. That's where Staxi was looking for something else entirely. The reposition. Spike still dropped down. He's left it into a 2-on-2.
Mako!
My God. Just bailing him out of that one, wasn't he?
If Mako is not perfection in that moment,
Holy shit, dude.
because he was getting pressure
Damn,
from so many
Mako.
different positions and spammed through the box.
And yet
And
still.
he just had two of his teammates losing in position.
That is
They could have
nutty.
played the situation much more safe. And yet he still stands as an absolute pillar. A rock,
That is
an island
nutty.
against the Tempest.
Can always rely on that.
Termi was like, that was really messy. Reaction.
Same.
Oh, the reaction from Termi.
Buzz, you can see him. He's trying to get his head on it, I think, as well.
Well, the
Trying to
molly
knock the
missed.
molly. Yeah, he knocked it out. He used his body to body block it, and he's still got tower control. They know exactly what to expect. Reinforcements have arrived right through the smoke. The Horns as well follows that one through. Now they know tower's not theirs. Round the side with the shorty, making the most of it. But the smoke's a
Oh
watch
my
this
God.
time. And DRX. 4 players left standing versus just the one of YH. They know exactly where he is. Have to isolate so many of these. It's not likely. No crumbs. Nade pushing him back, 2 HP and a dream, but DRX purely set up now for that one. Towards that map point, that 12th round.
And once more, Mako and Stax combining together to
I still can't get over Termi's reaction to the fucking round before it. Oh. I mean, that was messy.
I mean, he's literally just he's getting 10 on the
back to that Lothar tweet from like 2021 or something, but he's talking about body blocking utility and everyone clowning on him. Boaster doing a TikTok of him headbutting stuff out the way, and here we see it. Years later, Lothar was just
DRX stacks equals GOAT.
But this is going to put pressure on ASE. They've run this B play now a number of times. I'd love to see them try and fake it. You know, send they breach Flash Arcade and they send a piece of utility through there early, and then they also have that molly. If they just do those and go back into an A split, I think they'd have a really nice fake potentially set up. But this is where your strat book gets tested, okay? DRX have actually had some sloppiness here. So you've got an opportunity, you really do. 2 more rounds after you've had such a good attack half, and you might be able to take this into OT, possibly win, and start generating some momentum for yourself. This is, you know, I know that they've come into this thinking about it being a learning moment, but you've got to take your opportunities when they're presented, and this map feels like one.
Can't let it slip away, that's what the timeout's for. Throw in that mix-up, but teams like Attacking Soul Esports, you turn up at the big international events. Sometimes you just need a couple more reps under your belt before you start throwing in the mix-ups. Getting that big stage experience across the board, but they have 2 chances to do it. DRX just need the one to try and close out this map, end it up.
They'd also benefit from Life hitting some good shots. He's got his Bladestorm online. He's been quiet in the last couple.
Flash towards Sand again, Prowler or the Boombot.
Boombot knows exactly where he is now.
Down a little bit. Slight chip damage, but they're going to be taking that Sand control. Now they slow it all the way down with smoke in their face. It's left a lot of confusion, hasn't it?
I promise you, Monk, they can't hear that at LAN.
He's worried about it. Snack's still holding this Rolling Thunder.
Mako went for an info peek earlier that got punished very heavily.
He's gone for it again. Slight jiggle. Doesn't get his head ripped off. It's a flash repeat.
Oh, he missed.
HF for I mean, the reactions from that man, he increased the DPI of his mouse to dodge that.
And Life did the same.
This way, that way, does not matter. Now to Rocket. 7 flying down to the close corner. Foxy9, he's got to try and anchor. He's got one of his own. It connects.
No way.
And just like that, they all fall down. It's up to YH. Can he salvage the round? Can he salvage the map? It's a 1v3, no more util to work with. There's a lockdown there. There's one.
There. GG.
Shut down. And it's DRX. Listen, it's shaky.
That was a little bit messy.
Number 1 in the series.
I think they'll be feeling happy about it. And honestly, I think both teams can come away from that map feeling pretty decent. DRX had some big moments from their players, and they were able to pull through, persevere with a team that hasn't got much experience on Fracture. This is one of the shakier maps in their pool, and they still managed it with some big plays. And for Attacking Soul Esports, they got Life online, they had some moments there, they had a chance, and they put the squeeze on. They even forced a Termi timeout.
They really did.
I was like, Termi.
There's good things to go and discuss in the locker room heading back into map 2.
Be looking forward as well towards that Pearl game, that Pearl map. That was DRX's pick. A lot of footage for how they like to play that one as well. Plenty of opportunities for them to maybe pick it apart. If they can.
Yeah, but I don't think the world is ready for what Attacking Soul run on that map. I mean, they've got some mad ideas.
Yeah, it's quite ludicrous, isn't it? Yeah, despite the rocky beginning to this, DRX is still maintain it. They get that map win.
Hi, George.
Giants in the group stage, you know, we were talking about it earlier, 78% in terms of matches in the groups. That's their win percentage at these big international events. Looking to not drop that number down.
Nice! And they had some huge clutches too. I mean, the individual form from some of these players looking very good. It's all just been about how they put it together. And which roster.
What were you eating?
So
Ice.
today with Foxy, we saw some great moments from Foxy. A little bit of that miscoordination and spacing. You know, you got the good and the bad here on map 1. Yeah. And that, I think, is what you're going to expect from DRX throughout the tournament, to be honest.
We are eating ice.
To watch, and I think this game has still got a lot of fun to deliver. Still, DRX, major favorites, even in map 2.
The favorites will see just how the series really does.
Nom 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 nom.
Yeah, explosive start, really magical stuff all the way through so far. Map 1. We'll see if that keeps going as well. Going to a short break on the other side of things. We'll be seeing the continuation of the series. Don't go anywhere.
Nice. Nom nom nom.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Alright. Let's see. Find something to watch. While we're waiting for this. Shiny dropped a music video? Just recently? I haven't seen it yet? Watching that after the DRX game, Nani? Oh, I just got the real chills. Holy fuck. They did, yes. It's so good. I love the vibes. I'll watch it later. I'll do a reaction video. I did not know about it. Jin Young. Sorry. We all know how I am when it comes to Jin Young. Just Jin Young. I want to watch something. What do I watch? Let's watch this. I want to watch this.
Ask to see me. I know you're busy. What do you need, sir? Sir? I want to give you a word of warning. Sir, I don't know what you heard, but whatever it is, Jefferson started it. Thomas Jefferson resigned this morning.
Oh, Robin, I got a new job. I work at a hospital now. Nice.
I need a favor. Whatever you say, sir. Jefferson will pay for his behavior. Talk less. I'll use the press. I'll write under a pseudonym. You'll see what I can do to him. I need you to draft in a draft. Yes, he resigned. You can finally speak your mind. No. Stepping down so he can run for president. Good luck defeating you, sir. I'm stepping down. I'm not running for president. I'm sorry, what? One last time. Relax. Have a drink with me. One last time. Let's take a break tonight, and then we'll teach him how to say goodbye. To say goodbye. You and I. No, sir. Why? I want to talk about neutrality. Sir, with Britain and France on the verge of war, is this the best? I want to warn against partisan fighting. But pick up a pen, start writing. I want to talk about what I have learned, the hard-won wisdom I have earned. As far as the people are.
Hold on. Oh, we gotta do this one, dude.
How does a bastard orphan, son of a whore?
What an incredible gift these folks have given to the United States of America. It is rare where a piece of art can remind us about what's best in ourselves.
The $10 founding father without a father got a lot farther by working a lot harder, by being a lot smarter, by being a self-starter. By 14, they placed him in charge of a trading charter.
And every day while slaves were being slaughtered and carted away across the waves, he struggled and kept his guard up. Inside he was longing for something to be a part of. The brother was ready to beg, steal, borrow, or barter.
Then a hurricane came and devastation reigned. Our man saw his future dripping down the drain. Put a pencil to his temple, connected it to his brain, and he wrote his first refrain, a testament to his pain. Brother, word got around, they said this kid is insane, man. Took up a collection just to send him to the mainland. Get your education, don't forget from whence you came, and the world's gonna know your name. What's your name, man?
Alexander Hamilton. My name is Alexander Hamilton. And there's a million things I haven't done, but just you wait, just you wait.
When he was 10, his father split, full of it, debt-ridden. 2 years later, see Alex and his mother bedridden, half dead, sitting in their own sick, the scent thick. And Alex got better, but his mother went quick.
Moved in with the cousin committed suicide. Left him with nothing but ruined pride. Something new inside, a voice saying, Alex, you gotta fend for yourself. He started retreating and reading every treatise on the shelf.
There would have been nothing left to do for someone less astute. He would have been dead or destitute without a cent of restitution. Started working for his late mother's landlord, trading sugar cane and rum and all the things he can't afford. Scamming for every book he can get his hands on. Planning for the future, see him now as he stands on the bow of a ship, headed for a new land. In New York, you can be a new man.
New York, you can be a new man. New York, you can be a new man. New York, you can be a new man. New York, just you wait.
Alexander Hamilton, Alexander Hamilton.
I'm waiting in the wings for you.
Waiting in the wings for you.
Never back down, you never learn to take your time.
Oh, Alexander Hamilton, Alexander Hamilton.
America sings for you.
Will they know what you overcame? Will they know you rewrote the game? The world will never be the same. Oh. The ship is in the harbor now. See if you can spot him. Another immigrant coming up from the bottom. His enemies destroyed his rep. America forgot him.
We fought with him.
Me, I died for him.
Me, I trusted him.
Me, I loved him.
And me, I'm the damn fool that shot him.
There's a million things I haven't done, but just you wait.
What's your name, man?
Alexander Hamilton.
Peggy.
Oh, yes. Give. Wait, are they playing? No. Okay.
There's nothing rich
Folks love more than going downtown and somebody with the poor.
They pull up in their carriages and gawk at the students in the common just
to watch them talk. Take Philip Schuyler, the man is loaded. Uh-oh, but little does he know that his daughters, Peggy, Angelica, Eliza, stuck into the just as much on the guys.
Angelica, Eliza, and Peggy. Angelica, Peggy, Eliza. What? Daddy said to be home by sundown. Daddy doesn't need to know. Daddy said not to go downtown. Like I said, you're free to go. But look around, the revolution's happening in New York. New York. Angelica, work. It's bad enough Daddy wants to go to war. People shouting in the square. It's bad enough there'll be violence on our shore.
New ideas
in the air.
Look around, look around.
Angelica, remind me what we're looking for.
She's looking for me.
Eliza, I'm looking for a mind at work. I'm looking for a mind at work. I'm looking for a mind at work. Whoa, 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 work.
Woo! There's nothing like summer in the city. Someone in a rush next to someone looking pretty.
Excuse me, miss. I know it's not funny, but it's perfume smells like your daddy's got money.
Why you slumming in the city in your
In
fancy heels? You searching for an urchin who can give you ideals.
Sir, you disgust me.
Oh, so you disgust me. I'm a trust fund, baby. You can trust me.
I've been reading Common Sense by Thomas Paine. So men say that I'm intense or I'm insane. You want a revolution, I want a revelation. So listen to my declaration. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. And when I meet Thomas Jefferson, I'ma compel him to include women in the sequel. Work! Look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now. Look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now. History is happening in Manhattan, and we just happen to be in the greatest city in the world. In the greatest city in the world. Just look around and look around. So let's leave it on the text that I'm saying. We want a revolution, I want a revelation. My declaration. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. Look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now. History is happening in Manhattan, and we just happen to be in the greatest city in the world. In the greatest city in the world. Angelica, Eliza, and Peggy, the Schuyler sisters. We're looking for a minor work. Hey, in the greatest city, in the greatest city in the world.
Boom. Okay, I had to do it. Are they done? I'm gonna pee.
Study onto DRX. You need to know how to read onto this.
Yeah, and also, oh no, never mind. Ignore me. I misread something.
Okay.
Ignore me. I was
Yeah,
so excited.
I'm glad you had your moment of excitement. But for DRX, I mean, I'm sure they're excited to be getting into this map. 85% win rate regionally in Pacific. They've been so strong here, consistent in playing in this comp, even when they're switching up. And for ASE, well, I agree with you. I think kind of multi-reflanking with this comp can be quite strong. Another thing I like to see teams do when they play the double flashes is going for more flood retakes instead of these set retakes, using the double flashes to get your jet into a cove, be super aggressive on these B-site hits instead of letting it get to that post point.
Well, great showing from ASE on map 1, but I feel like things are about to get a lot harder, Josh and Bren. Let's see what they got for us here.
Let's head into it. Pearl as well, being that second map as well. And listen, you know, me and you, Josh, we're familiar with this comp as well, the DRX.
Oh, I love it.
We've seen it over and over again in Americas. Listen, I'll be ready to start casting for a minimap at some point as well, when they start getting those spam kills through the smokes.
This is why I appreciate Attacking Soul Esports. They're doing something different. Yep. They've taken the Killjoy out, replacing it with the KO. The thing is, within China, it hasn't actually worked that well. They've only run the composition once on Pearl, so again, this is their second time running it. But they've been running the KO for a long time. Before this, they were running KO Fade.
My blanket has a hole.
Kind of stuff. So it's not exactly the same, but in their last 3 matches where Attacking Soul Esports have played Pearl, they've played 22 rounds of attack and they've won 5 of them. So their attack side is really looking rough. And they're going to start on defense here. So that's a conversation for after the halftime. But that's kind of setting the scene for how heavy favorites DRX are in this. They're obviously favorites for the match overall, but part of that is because they've just got maps like this where they should be dominating.
Let's get it going. Explosive now towards A main. Walls rip across. Flashes on top of it as well. Mako is keen to take up some space towards B main as well. DRX is doing this.
Yeah, they look like they're really aware that this comp can fight aggressively. They've got a lot of flashes to work with.
Here we go, Wall, straight up life, right behind screens.
Wow, he's lit for 40 now.
Look at that. Spam into the corner. Quick reload of the Sheriff, but a great opening pick for them. Can they convert it into anything else? 49, so separated from the rest of his team with that dash deep onto it. The Cove also still up for now.
RB!
Just running right through them. To the back of Halls here, needs some help from the rest of his team to try and collapse and collide.
Nice, Mako.
Can he do still right through the pillar? Everybody going to be falling who tries to flood into it. Spike still not down. Monk. It's a chance. Spike starts to get planted in the default spot.
Spike planted.
Snakebite drop down, reload of the gun.
Wow, Mako has just done him.
Yep, the wall gets used to reposition, and it's just across.
That reposition was nuts from Mako.
The kill, but look where Mako was. He managed to get the plant down, wiggle around behind the wall, and get into B link before anyone even realized what was occurring.
Damn, that reposition was nuts.
I think ASE had their chances to be able to win that round. It just comes down to those kind of duels where RB is going to be able to pick up 2 and then Bunt gets stuck behind the pillar. They had people in position to be able to defend, but not quite able to win the gunfights once Life went down. Life is going to be an incredibly key player for them on the defense side. They need to get him active. They have 2 initiators, a lot of tools to be able to push him onto angles. But likewise, DRX have a lot to be able to shift him away from angles too. Cascade's always going to be in space, the Sky utility. And Stax likes to use his Trailblazer early, which isn't always the best, but against a Jet that's really aggressive.
Okay, this is like timing here, dude.
Find a lot of value out of that.
Ty, this comp, you're playing against the Viper in the Harbor. It is brutal to play against if you're a Jet.
Oh my god, I really hope they check this.
Or you could just try this.
Yeah, Life is close to the corner, but like you said, Josh, it's
Oh shit!
He's really far back.
Oh, he dashed into the door.
Dashed into them. I mean, he's trying to make the most of it. I respect it. I appreciate it. But close corners cleared now. Barreling forwards from DRX. Flash over the top does connect. Will they catch this close corner? YH is there. In fact, they've got 3 players all stacked up. It's been slowed down a tad. Is there going to be a hot flash play? Well, with Yuchen dying.
The fuck, RB?
It's not going to be likely. No more flashes now to play with, but I feel like the tempo switch up. There is a flank attempt that's also happening as well on the opposite side of the map. I mean, HF might waiting for some sort of timing. Cove, though. It blooms, it blossoms, it gets the safe plan. Set themselves up now.
For the classic DRX post plan. Yeah. This is what Benkai was talking about, how important these level of flanks are going to be. I mean, you can see HMFI.
Team wall drop forwards. Wide face as well. A couple of players
nice.
Forward, but otherwise quite safe.
I think though already you're seeing that, you know, when your Sky player is going for a flank in the post plan, that kind of implies to me like Attacking Soul Esports have sat down and they've said to each other, right, we need to be able to flank on these retakes. We've got to stop allowing Buzz and Mako to just play Snakebite and Nanoswamp lineups from the back of B long. So I'm not mad about that. As long as they have the right idea, the right approach, I think that's going to bode well for the tournament overall.
It's all about those timings. It's so tricky to find them against this comp because those windows of opportunity that you get when you're playing against the Viper Harbor on Pearl, you let them set up in post plan, it's brutal. You can miss those chances so easily. So standard affair, Cascade pushed up close now. You see the Reckoning, this was built up prior. Clears out towards the site. YH really wants to try and fight for this one. The knife does get a decent tag with Foxy9. He is landing his shots today. Nothing to offset him.
Got tagged up inside his own Cloudburst as well and was still able to go for the wide swing and take down YH. Unfortunate there for Attacking Soul that they weren't able to find a pick early.
Now forced to try and take this fight.
Shit.
Well, okay. Phantom spam onto it. Foxy9's dealt with it towards the back of Halls, but again,
he's the only player.
Remember what I was talking about. It's time pressure. It's the biggest question mark when you're playing against this comp because they're going to have snake bites, they're going to have nanoswarms, they're going to have the whole...
They're gonna have the whole shebang, dude.
Like a trebuchet from Ray.
RB, how are you getting value with a fucking Spectre?
Close to the pillar as well, an attempt to try and push them back. Yeah, Live, he's got the dash back, 5 bullets. No easy fight.
RB.
Slightest, with 1 health
RB got 3 there. Are you kidding me?
And that is the barrage of utility that ASE need to somehow navigate their way around. And we've seen 2 different approaches.
Buzz hasn't died yet.
Round where they only had classics, but still a viable approach of being able to flank and create pressure from behind. And the other approach that Life tried to go for there is to go aggressive, push forwards, and take duels. The issue for me is Life didn't have that aggressive high tide to play with. He's not being supported by smoke utility, or really by any utility. They're just trying to take the fight. That's going to make things much more...
I just got the public safety alert about how humid it is outside and to be careful.
This is the way the DRX love to play this map. Attack side and the defense side, it's heavy prioritization on the extremities of A and B. They want to farm out the orbs as well. The Reckoning is so important just for how this entire composition is played. So you can see that's where they've been prioritizing it. RB is 2 away now from that ult. He's just used it.
It's crazy how quick you can get the ult.
When you're putting a plan on him as well, just all the ult Flash forwards from Foxy 9. He's trying to cut this one up. No one was watching it. Stacks. Beautiful trade. Like his aim wasn't going to be adjusted in time with that one. He was just popping out of the smoke. But still, they haven't cleared also back of the side. There's a cove in the way though. And when you span it through the wall, fragment nade drop down on top of it. It's all just a little bit too late.
Oh, never mind. It was about lightning strikes. I just saw weather and I didn't read it anymore.
It's kind of weird what Buzz and Mako are going for right now, actually. They were both playing art, and now they're so far away, anticipating some people to flank or be pushed.
Lineups from there?
No way, surely not.
I don't know.
Wait, there it is.
Really far back. Yeah,
There's
they are.
Snakebite.
They're just playing lineups from absolute Narnia, man. I mean, they are miles away, but the fight taken anyway. ASE, they realize it. Time is of the essence. Got to be playing towards it to defuse as well. It's denied. There's only one player left. It's Buzz. Can he win his fight out? He can. The knives not paying off. The fuse has to be stuck. Has to be covered. The players are low, but they do just that. Okay. ASE round on the boards is ludicrous, isn't it? It's crazy.
I mean, when you think DRX are going to, you know, fight something aggressively and support each other, you see you see Buzz and Mako just evacuating into mid to play lineups over into A. And really, that's what ends up hurting them. Like, there's a certain line that you need to tread between being in position to actually spam the plant and being in safe positions to unload your utility. That, I think, was a little too far in one direction. But very funny.
We see it again.
You don't get more of a DRX post plant than that.
No, you don't. I mean, it's so passive all the way back. Deep knife. I believe they're getting any tags on that one, but again, when I was talking about the Reckonings, it's online and it's critical. Life is close, didn't get tagged by it, but again, he's running out of options now all the way through. It's YH, he bails him out. Close to screens, running right through. RB tries to adjust the aim, but for him. Will he get the ace? Pop flash play, he's hunting for it, he wants it, but he's up against Mako. He's ready to deny, no clip inside, a reset potentially there for the third, but shut down. Safe hands, second round now on the board, earned for ASE.
And that's 2 in a row. One with a retake as DRX play passive post plants, and one just shutting down this B push. And we talked about the fact that YH almost caught Foxy 9 on the entry last time. And Foxy was able to swing out through his cloudburst and get a really wide peek onto him. And I thought even in that situation, the YH was a bit unlucky not to be able to get the kill. That time, as soon as YH is picked off, Stax is too slow to be able to trade. And that gap between Foxy and the rest of the team rears its head once more.
Let's knock DRX down to the weaker guns. Just the rifle for Buzz. Oh, yeah. Spotted him, didn't he? Mako's going to be seen, and now they're converging on him. Heavy in mid. Mako with the Sheriff, can't quite hit the flick.
And this is a serious theme of what we saw on Fracture 2. DRX losing 2 rounds down to an eco. And this is how ASE started that crazy run in the second half, was by winning crucial gun rounds and then knocking DRX's economy down into the dumps.
The volts that they could utilize here. Try and push them back. Lockdown's going to be used preemptively. This is timed up though, yeah. YH uses his no command, but he didn't get off in time, so now they've got this ult to really contend with. No way! You got a turnaround, man! Foxy 9's getting away with it.
Robin, I did it. OMG, check your Discord. What?
The lockdown, that's why he didn't turn around and try and deal with Foxy. But it's all gone to chaos.
Redetained the players.
Oh wow, let's go. Congrats.
Time is just being bled away from them. Cove, it's shredded to pieces now. Time ticking, no one's sticking. Smoking away, it's raw spam. Enough to get the job done, but yeah, just slight miscoordination there.
I mean, a bit more than slight.
I was being polite.
That's very polite of you, Bren. I really appreciate that. The players will love that when they listen. But that is chaos, and that is a disaster for attacking Seoul Esports. So the idea is YH is trying to run forwards with his null command, get the nade onto the lockdown, and they can actually start this retake properly. And he must be begging for his teammates to deal with Foxy there. And Foxy's stunned up with the frenzy. Is able to knock him to his knees.
Should have been dealt.
And that's so unfortunate for ASE because they got themselves into an economy advantage, and yet once more, DRX are able to fight their way out of it.
Slips away. No pushback again from this extremity control of A main. said it before, DRX, they love to do it. They love to farm these orbs up.
Food.
He's on for his
I'm freaking out. I'm very happy for you. I'm trying to order food.
Good information gain, though.
It is, but it hasn't actually pulled anybody over.
The crab place is not actually open today, no.
Wow.
Takes the fight.
Doesn't care. He just doesn't
care. Swings right into it. Seeker's now popped off, though. DRX.
Hopefully you can get your crabs. No, I can't. The place is out. I ordered and they're like, oh, we're sold out. I wanted my crabs. Well, it is a Sunday. I know, but I'm sad. I want a crab. What do I eat now?
Position again.
Yeah, he's really far back. Only this time they haven't given up Art completely.
Oh no. Telelight Buzz is going all the way back to A main.
Stax is going to be the one to hold down his position. Retake Mini up. Never ideal. Dash away to cut it up. Left to just life again, and he has to run away. Got to save that gun. Operator needs to be kept into the next.
Shut the fuck up.
Really wants to try and find value with the op. He's got 5 kills so far in 7 rounds. It's not bad by any means, but he's really struggling to find value early on. And that's just a little bit of information. They're happy to give their lives away.
They're hunting for it. They got the money.
Get the op. Can Stax punish this?
Yep. 2 seconds remaining.
그게 로제 너밖에.
They'll take that trade.
Am I wrong? Yes.
Family heirloom. So 2-5 being that scoreline in the map now, Josh. DRX.
And that is so bold from HFMI. So bold.
I really do love it, man. I mean, the timings they get taken. Yeah,
I'm not wrong. You are wrong.
The flash connecting. He still swings for the fight.
What's even more insane than that as well to me, Brent, is that the 0 point from the KO had identified that there was like 3 players there, and so he knows he's going to be swinging into a stack of players.
What do I eat then?
Just him on his own. Chad, absolute Chad.
Still makes the play.
That's the kind of stuff that really will catch off some teams that are looking a little more shaky. And yeah, we're talking about DRX being in a bit of a slump, but that's relative to their normal expectations, where they're going to dominate groups, look like a title contender. Them slumping is still being favored over quite a few teams in this tournament.
Just the Marshall, that reckoning. Again, makes his way through onto the side, clears it out. Clear indicator here that ASE, they want to try and fight the flood back into this one. Denied a chance to even let DRX get that post plant down, but time has been bought and a bit of a distraction. Mako round the back, and yeah, Punt is none the wiser. All the way through, counter spam, flash round. It's Buzz. He's this way, that way. Spun. Still want to go B.
Jesus Christ.
Go B. They've lifted up
What did I miss?
And it's a thrifty win. I mean, it's all over the place there. It's all over the place, man.
Attacking Seoul, they stack the right site. But what on earth are DRX doing just hammering their heads into the B site when they hear a musket line?
I might order some food from school food.
3 lines of infantry just lined up. And they still decide to send it back in with no utility just based off the lurk. I think that's an incredibly optimistic and ambitious play from DRX there on an anti-eco. Exactly the wrong way to play it. And attacking Seoul Esports will take those.
Absolutely. Got to jump on them. Opportunities like that. So maybe it's not looking too dire.
Right. Now Life tries to punish Mako.
And here it is. Mako's been doing this lurk when they've been doing this 4-1 split. Mako's been trying to take that space punish. Immediate reaction into the smoke. HFMI goes. And there it is. The return of the fire. This way, that way, just up to Buzz. It's a 1v3. Picks up the spike and now repositioning, but he doesn't know where anybody is. Lack of information. He's got so many angles to watch for and play for.
I just don't think this is even possible. There's no way he thinks about YH being behind it this time, does he? He looks like he's
holding it. He's holding it. Spots him. YH running back as well. Waiting for the rest of his team. Fight's taken though. It's a little bit disjointed. Dodged Buzz. Is he really going to be that guy? Pushing forwards all the way.
Wow, he's him. He is him. He is fucking him.
That's exactly what the crowd is looking for. 1v3 like that. Played to
Should I get some
perfection,
sundae?
and Buzz knows it. He was asked in the press conference who he thinks the most important player is going to be in this game, and he said me. I think it's going to be me.
Okay.
I'm the most important.
I love it.
Yeah, I mean, he's showing why.
And then
Confidence. I mean, you know, this guy puts up monstrous performances. You talk about Mako as the safe hands. The player is always able to just keep it calm in the clutch. But yeah, Buzz is good for moments like that too. Playing a variety of roles.
I'm good.
And we're just
I figured out what I'm eating.
Individualistic situations from DRX. That was carrying.
Ordered from school food.
Scoreline that was closer, I think, than a lot of people would have been expecting.
Sad. I want a crab.
Perfectly for them.
I want a crab.
Again, life pushed up deep.
And look how much safer Mako is playing this time around. Not looking to get punished by life. DRX
I thought I got a reverse.
Moving in and out, not stunned up.
I feel like I always eat while watching DRX games. I don't know why. I stress eat.
Swings right the way around. Seekers, they all go. Fallen down, broken apart. Mako is on that flank, and that's going to be important now. With the lockdown at play, it's pushed them all into very predictable angles.
Life could double updraft this, and he might have a chance. But that would give away where he's flanking from.
He's just waiting it out. Very intelligent. Fight taken. Mako as well. Flanks on flanks. Life has been noted. Nobody giving him any sort of angle, any chance.
Wow.
He's almost making his own opportunities. High tide. RB cuts himself off there. Maybe looking to try.
Whoa!
Cascade a bit of anti-synergy.
Holy shit.
Returns of fire swinging all the way through. That is 3-7. It's scrappy.
And tragic there as well. You're right. It's the Cascade just blocking their own flash from YH. I like it. And a timeout here. Tactical timeout being taken by Attacking Soul Esports as they tried to right the ship. There's so many different things that they could be doing here. And the biggest one that comes to mind is contesting for A main control. DRX only have one initiator. They've only got one set of flashes, and they're unlikely to want to use the Trailblazer that early to contest over a piece of map control like that. So I'd like to see ASE play with life over at A. You know, set up a flash for him. Go there early with the Sky, flash him onto an angle. If there's people there, fight it with him and the KO. If not, leave him. You can maybe push him a little deeper with the KO knife, just to grab a bit of extra info. But there's ways of forcing fights for life where he doesn't just have to be playing B all the time.
Yeah. Just solo trying to capture Mako.
But trying to figure out the best adjustments. It can be simpler in a scrim, or when you're at home, you know, you're in your own comfort zone. Here, where there's a crowd staring at you, cheering on Buzz winning a 1v3 against you, you're staring opposite a team that has experience at Masters, at Champions, deep runs, big tournament placings. And it can be harder to come up with the ideas.
Oh, it's daunting. I'll ask them to try and adapt. Two more chances in this first half to do so. Maybe they can again in and out. We saw similar scenes really on Fracture. Intermittent with them winning their rounds. Pushing forwards though. They want to make a pop flash play over the top towards A. Buzz watches for it, he calls it.
And they do fight for A control. But this on their eco.
Still want to try and fight for a little bit more. Mid being explored.
What was that timing?
With the fire. Buzz gets the trade.
And Bun's got his Reckoning online. That push over towards him got him the ult orb that he needed. And Weaponry's not looking that bad. I would believe you can HFMI with a Bucky any day of the week as well. So, as long as HFMI is able to hold on the back of the B side, having said that, DRX taking the spike and heading towards A. The Reckoning, though, is such an important tool. And ASE are getting good information in mid. Unfortunately, they believe that it's heading to B.
And I think it's a big push just because they spotted out Mako. Look at the util. Spend it out towards B, expecting there to be more players behind Mako. Instead, it's a vacant site onto A. DRX realize it.
They've just over-rotated. The problem is, if ASE had one player here, Buzz wouldn't be able to take such an aggressive position. And now, ASE have got to re-clear all of these spots. It could be A main, it could be Art, it could be deep into Secret, Flowers. So many places that they have to clear. So that Reckoning doesn't work as well.
Can they fight over this? Flash dissuades them. Running forward, it's a run and gun. With the stinger, why not? If it doesn't the job if it works. Still, time is really running short here, and Anaswarm's deaded close to the corner. Buzz forced it out, and that's all of them cleaned up. Time, plenty enough available. ASE, take the necessary fights.
And even with a live buy, are able to convert that one. So finding a retake there, even without using, major ultimates, that they'll still have availability for next round. The Reckoning is still there. They've got Nultiman to work with. They're set up actually for quite a decent half. That's where we expected DRX to absolutely come out and dominate. I think there's, again, been enough gaps in how DRX are playing this to offer ASE these opportunities.
Here we go, last round now in this first half.
I do really like the idea of fighting A here, but Life is on the opposite side of the map. Are they going to send a Reckoning and just make DRX pay for every inch?
Flash.
The flash is just a little passive.
Yeah.
They've given it up.
Snakebite as well, maybe to just fake like they were, disrespecting and holding that space. Instead, no, same game plan. One step closer to the Reckoning. Back over towards B. Back has been containing, so there's been no deep lurk, but again, Life is playing close to this position. What is the call here? Looks like DRX is still discussing it, because towards A. Like this refight towards A main, but now there's another flash as well. Will there be the swing to the peak?
Wow.
Lands it!
Wow.
They go 3 for 2 there. Attacking Soul Esports still with a chance, but Life is a long way from the action. He's just waiting for the information. He's so scared of getting caught by Mako and losing the round completely. So once more, DRX have positioning everywhere that they would want over towards A.
This feels so awkward now as well.
And recall that Mako has these snakebite lineups from mid.
Yeah.
So his positioning might look
Because
disconnected.
Mako's a little nerd.
In terms of trading and fighting, that kind of thing. But he's going to be able to send snakebites.
What Wyatt has to do. No command, rips forwards, both the Nana Swarms. They did it early there, that was forced out from that ultimate. Now you see the snakebites from miles away. Mobility's
What
being
the fuck?
suppressed there, Life towards the side with a shoddy, diffusing.
There you go, RB. That's my boy. That's my boy. That's my boy. Look at how calm, cool, and collected he is.
All in all, DRX able to contain that. And Attacking Soul Esports now go into the side where they've had such little success recently. Like I said, in their last 3 matches of Pearl, although with some different compositions, they've won only 5 out of 22 of their attacking rounds. So this is going to get even more difficult for the underdog team.
Gonna be that much harder, isn't it? We'll see just how they can really take it. But yeah, going into their attack side, it's not going to be their favorite half. Let's send it down to the desk to break it all down.
Thank you very much. Dominant half there from DRX. I got Mimi, Benkai, and Kakuka with me here. And Benkai, you were talking to us a little bit about how you felt like ASE were making similar mistakes on this map as they were on Fracture as well.
Yeah, I feel like I was watching a replay of Fracture again because you saw like good aggression from ASE at the start of the round. They took that
Okay, TikTok time.
Very early on that pistol round.
Let's watch some TikTok.
Even though they have 2 initiators, it just felt like they had no info on what DRX were doing the entire half.
Yeah, it really did seem so. And, well, we thought with this double flash composition, they would do a really good job with these retakes. Consistently, DRX was finding success in the post plan. And I think a big part of that was how disjointed a lot of these looked. You'd have one player fighting on site and players not really set up to flood to support with utility. So you could never have either those fast retakes together where you're actually flooding to support, nor could you have the more set retakes that are more normal on this map, which meant it was very inconsistent to try and win those rounds.
Yeah, it was only in those later rounds that we can actually see them making that a comeback and actually leveling up a little bit. They did not quite understand what to do with the composition, where their strengths were, into how to use the double flashes, the old information that you can gather with all of that.
I mean, we talk about Mako, we talk about Foxy Knight. Buzz, we've missed out on him. He was on the HyperX Reflex as well in map 1. And what a great performance from him. Oh my goodness, 317 ACS, Mimi.
He said in interviews that he's the player who needs to step up. When he plays well, he can propel the team to greatness. And on the Killjoy, he's been fantastic thus far.
Yeah, exactly. We were talking about those retakes without all that utility, both in Fracture and now in Pearl as well. I think it's been so important for his team that he's performing. And now that we're talking about the defense, with all the initiation power that we see on the other side, we need those setups to be strong. We need him to save utility. We need him to be very smart to where he's positioned his pieces.
I mean, we're loving him. The crowd is loving him, and he's having a great time. But Benkai, what about ASE in the second half? You said that it felt like they weren't even getting any info with a double initiator. Is that where the gap is?
I mean, I'm hoping that they have a much better game plan for this attacking half, but I have a feeling that they're gonna have trouble playing against like Buzzer's Killjoy and how he controls the map with his utility and stuff. It'll be a lot different from what they're used to, I feel.
Mimi, what about you?
I think part of what makes this comp strong is the ability to push players off the site with the KO knife as well as double flashes. It's really hard to anchor against. So they'll be forcing DRX to play retake a lot of the time. And I think their win condition comes down to how strong they can be in the post ones. I'm fine to see them being aggressive, pushing life forward in those situations to try and get an advantage.
Yeah, not only that, I think that you're talking about utility. I think that I'm looking at Mako again. I think that he's going to be a very strong stopping power when you talk about those executes and the way that he's going to be using his utility. I think that definitely DRX can close it easily, but I would not be surprised if this gets to it.
But as the casters were saying, in history, ASE has not been as strong on this attacking side of Pro. They've been back and forth on the compositions, and they've really struggled to find their stride here. And on the other side, DRX, if there's one thing they're good at, no matter the roster, it's setting up and taking their time with these set retakes, which really are the win condition in the Harbor Viper meta here on Pearl.
Yeah, but also the way that ASE were losing some of those rounds. We saw Buzz standing up, the entire stadium were kind of cheering for his name. Benkai, talk me through the crowd buff. Is it a thing? Is it a myth? Is it real?
It definitely is, and it just gives so much help when like Japanese fans are just crazy. They just love Valorant here. So it really helps when you don't even feel like they're biased against like any one of the teams. They're just cheering because they love the game so much.
So both teams have the crowd buff?
Yeah, I would say so, yeah.
I've been told that we are going through a little bit of a tech pause right now, but it's okay. Pansy and Hypok are casting a little bit later.
I think that they just got into the building.
Yeah,
so
we're warming up.
It's the Tampok buff.
A little
we
bit.
Get a little bit more time.
But I do like the crowd buff point, though, Mimi, of the fact that both teams have it. They got the entire venue just cheering for them no matter what they do.
Yeah, they absolutely do. And this is a really new experience. For DRX, they've been on the stage before. Even Foxy9 has competed within Pacific, which isn't quite the same, but he's had the opportunity to have that crowd behind him. But for these Chinese teams, for ASE, this is something new for them that I think can get you excited. You can channel that momentum and start to push this game closer, as we did see on Fracture.
Yeah, and if we talk about the trajectory, there's also this team has to have in an international stage. They need to learn to live with this pressure.
Well, everything is good in the game, so it's time to jump back into the second half with Josh and Bren and see if ASE can pull it back.
Yeah, let's find out. I mean, listen, you look at the statistics, you track it as well. Their attack side on pull hasn't been good for ASE in the domestic region they've been playing in China, but who knows? Listen, it's always a chance of that step up as well. Maybe the preparation is there, maybe they've spotted some of the weaknesses in the way DRX do play this map.
I mean, you look at the minimap, it looks like we're going to have a massive clash in A main. DRX going for something that Attacking Soul Esports didn't show us too much of, which was those big clashes. They fought for it occasionally, but we'll see what the difference is like.
There it is, the exchange as well. Birds flying right past one another.
Yeah, they give it up. They don't want to fight with the Cascade at their back. So
Ooh, I got the chills. I'm playing and I'm losing control. Because I got cold.
It's interesting, isn't it?
Very cold.
The full prioritization of DRX. Trying to get the Reckoning online ASAP. Instead, it's ASE prioritizing the Seekers.
Ugh. There it is. There were the chills.
It wasn't just the
Holy fucking shit, dude. Oh, it just went down my spine. Someone's talking shit about me.
Doesn't hurt at all, does it? Trailblazer. Used a little bit later.
Did anyone else ever say that?
Swarms as well popped off here.
When you get the chills, someone's talking shit about you.
DRX.
You get the chills because someone's talking shit about you.
Will they try and flood, or are they just going to be trying to wait as well for the plan to go down?
Because then people must be talking shit about me all the fucking time because I get chills constantly.
Life eventually dealt with, but it's all down to stacks.
What?
20 health. Shots firing straight.
He gets one through the smoke, and he didn't even see him. The fuck?
It's dealt with, it's traded, and
Headshot.
still goes to ASE.
Got to see whether ASE continue playing those aggressive post-plant positions. The difference in post-plant spots, so drastic between those two teams. DRX were forming
I'm hungry.
positions, launching utility at the plant. I mean, look how close HFMI and Life are here. And not just that, the 0 point comes out. And it tags onto RB. And that means there's no possibility for a high tide It tags also on stacks, no possibility of flashes. You know, that 0 point is going to be a really important post-plant tool to stop retakers from taking space.
Oh, they are really taking A.
This is strange. They just allow RB to take the orb. Everybody from ASE around that area, but none of them choosing to fight over it.
Yeah,
Worried perhaps about a 5-person stack.
Worried potentially as well if any pop flash plays through it, but no. It's given up. Mid starting to be explored, but splitting themselves up.
This is where the lurkers can't be too fast.
Shots here.
They go for it anyway. It's dangerous in those kind of situations. You can definitely get caught.
Damage was done to Monk, but of course, heal in the back pocket. They've really slowed this one down and given DRX a full read because they've got nobody stacked towards B. All the way, running it through. Foxy9 attempts to disrupt again, and there it is. Backup is online. Mako pushing all the way through with the classic.
I'm sorry, what?
It's turned on his head just like that. It's up to HFMI, the 1v1. RB picks up the Bulldog. Cove to reposition.
No way.
Watching on the edge.
That's so bold. That is so bold from HFMI. At any point there, RB could swing through his Cove, but RB's gone for the reposition.
It's still available. Of course, HFMI does not opt to use it. Needs to keep the gun out. That's roughly where RB is, but again, could have repositioned anywhere. Will he guess correct? It's all about the timing. Spots.
Damn. RB was good on repositioning. It was just the timing was kind of bad.
Maybe it shouldn't have got that close.
I got the.
Come down to the 1v1, but it's around on the boards, nevertheless.
We saw one of these situations on Fracture too, where DRX were very, very close to winning the eco situation straight after the pistol round, and it damaged the option for ASE to go for an effective bonus. And I think that's what we're going to see again. You know, you think about how you're going to generate a comeback here. You need the pistol, but you really want to start doing damage in rounds like this, round 15. It's going to be hard for the Chinese squad to do that here.
But they still can. Flash over the top there.
With the 0 point.
Control here, yeah.
My food's on its way.
Stop the snake bites from being a thing. Instead, Mako, he didn't even deploy them yet.
I really like this. He's spotting a bit of a weakness here in the defensive setups. It's, again, bring them all the way into the sides. Fragment nades, snake bites, everything. It's tossed into the back of horse to clear it out, so the side should be theirs. Inside the orb, though.
And now the aggressive post-plant positions of ASE should be great.
That's a good molly.
So much damage from that. Does stick it, though, so they get themselves into the post. And it's aggressive. Like you said, Josh, Trailblazer leaps it in. Dash forwards from Foxy9. Cuts that one forwards. Where's the rest of the help? It's a team flash, but yeah, okay.
RB saved his ass. RB saved his ass, dude.
Got the angle watched for here, but with just a Vandal. Trying to spam is dangerous. RB sticking, already gaining half. Can't quite land the bullets, and yep. Just all the way through.
Monk will be happy to save the Vandal, but also if he goes down, still enough money to buy for the next. And in that situation, DRX anticipating those more aggressive post-plant situations and getting Stax' utility in the right place. They take a look at this from Foxy9. He's got that flash around the corner, and they're able to clear people out. This is what they didn't quite realize was happening on the pistol. And honestly, about half of winning a Valorant round, any Valorant round, is getting a read on what your opponents are doing.
Yeah.
My neck hurts. Ow.
Gonna have that appropriate idea. Obviously, it was that half by.
Damn, it's about to rain, dude.
Scoreline, but finally some rifles in the hands of ASE. Deep high tide dropped across. Stax was not contested on that spot, so he's picking up one step closer now to the Seekers.
Yeah, and when attacking Seoul Esports are trying to take B control or mid control, they don't really have anyone deep in A. I think that's a good idea. That's what Life was saying at the press conference. You know, they were coming in to have a bit of fun with it and to learn.
Yeah, I think that's wise.
Before they arrived and before they scrimmed, they said they wanted to win the championship. But I think expectations were readdressed somewhat quickly after they got the chance to maybe play a little.
Practice, yeah.
Which is not a bad thing.
Oh, wow.
Okay, what a shot to land with the updraft. Mako was not ready for that one. Could not reposition in time. Seekers let loose and across here. It's a pivot. Just two players. No one's watching main this entire time. It's been contained. Foxy9 still there. Smoke dropped down. He repositions. Watching. Still containing. ASE, do they really still want to commit into this one? They don't have any control of the site.
Foxy9 is going to hear them coming like a herd of elephants.
Oh, and the shot's just not quite landing here still. He's still close, Foxy9. Dash now active once more. Off the back of that kill.
And they didn't look at anybody B as an option to go back in that direction.
Yeah, 15 seconds left. One to the rebound.
Wow.
And on for the ace. And the time pressure, it's all there.
Ace, 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 ace. Aw.
The crowd chanting, the crowd denied the chance. We'll be seeing a repeat of what Boostio was achieving, but the DRX, they can be pleased. 6 to 10, starting to now sail away with it.
I love that reaction. Ace, ace.
It does feel like that. And just some unusual decisions in terms of committing to the side, but to be honest, we saw the same thing from DRX. They had that round where they almost assuredly should have taken an exit and pivoted in the first half, and instead just forced their heads into a brick wall over towards B. So both teams finding it a little hard to find the weak site. And attacking Seoul Esports are going to take a timeout here. It's 6-10. They've got a deficit. They've also got no money to buy.
Have a mosquito bite on my fucking thigh.
This is where you really get to see a bit of the tier difference that we were expecting between the two teams. It's not been completely clean sailing here for DRX. You know, sometimes we've seen them in the group stage and they've just battered teams. 13-2, 13-3. Yep. Goodbye, wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
Other times they have been a bit more shaky. You know, they've still been able to sail through most of the times that they've been in the group, but you know, every now and then you just see the form is just not really up to par of where the expectations are. They are a team as well that, you know, we thought that they kind of broke through the hurdle as well, you know.
Give me a second.
Last year, being able to make that deep run.
And then everything after Champions has been them in a bit of an identity crisis, I would say.
I'd agree with that.
I have returned.
Maybe this is
which
the
roster to run.
Maybe this is the tournament for them to figure it out. And you know, it's not just which roster to run. I think it's also like how they want their style to work too. But they've got some time to figure that out.
Yeah.
And they're not looking like they're in danger of losing that. Whoops, that 0 point went miles away. So RB escapes, and he has all of his utility online.
Yep, still maybe intending to catch on to him. Foxy9, the dash is there. He realizes they're running right all the way through. Oh my goodness, you're body blocking me. Get out of my way. Shot. Didn't quite land there. Maybe just the movement and accuracy as well. It went wide. An exchange of the gun. So, rifle in the hand. Want to try and see that initiation. Dash to disengage. There's a judge up top, but now that threat is no longer there. And it's still that aggressive post plant.
Yeah, really, really aggro.
Deep smoke again. High tide now there. No command. As soon as the first layer and wave of that util is used, it's enough to really bog DRX down. They can't use anything to break past this chokehold, this crossfire setup. It has to be the raw duels. Taking a Foxy9. Swings into it. There's nobody to help him.
Wow.
The cover and fire monk. It's raining down lead. He's handed that perfect chance. Eventually got a little bit more, but he does spot out where Stacks is, and that'll be easily done. So, get themselves to 7th. Massive round, yeah.
Comes straight out of a timeout with bad weaponry, and they still manage to get the site.
Oh, it hurts.
And play another one of these really close post plants on B. Very much not how any team is playing this map at the moment, in terms of, you know, post plant positioning and the composition that they're using too. But it does make sense for what they're running. They don't have those nanoswarms to be able to work with, so playing passive positions, not going to be as useful. And here we see YH, the player that helped take all of the utility offline, now pick up and operate.
He's still got
on attack.
Yeah, I mean, they exchanged the weapons around like did. Well, that was from DRX's side, excuse me, but yeah, picks up the operator for attack side now. I mean, it's intriguing. Definitely unorthodox. Viper's pit. Laid down a defeat through the choke.
My food has been delivered.
The Trailblazer had to wait out a Nana Swarm, and as a flank, this deep push from Foxy9, he's got all the information in the world for his team. That's how they can afford to stack over towards A. But it is being watched for. And
wow.
Who needs a Killjoy turret?
Yeah.
Got a KO with
YH with the off. Magical stuff. Plant still needs to go down though, and it
The
will
fuck,
play up
Buzz?
close inside the pit. They deny it. Chance to get into the post plant. Still, 50 seconds remaining. How does this get offset? Spike picked back up. Life's still close here. He's got the judge. It's a bit of a team flash. Up close. What is that?
What the fuck, Buzz?
Well, gonna take him out. Stacks hits a nasty shot with the reactions, and the spike eventually planted. Mako. He's Got himself a judge now as well. Himself falling from the main position. Fragment nade will push them off from the tap. Initially, a flash play to attempt a sturdy operator to try and spam with, to try and play the pose to Shorty as well. It's not the right tool for the job. You just have to back away and.
My food's here. Hold on.
It's carnage at its core, but gets the job done, doesn't it, for DRX?
Back-to-back teams with the worst economy winning here in round 17, round 18, but flipped in the opposite direction. What is this shot? Lovely from Stack.
That is disgusting.
Lovely. And then the rest of it, ASE just struggled so much in terms of getting the plant down. They had the pit, but it didn't extend very deep into the site. Serious difficulties there, being able to get into a comfortable spot, especially with YH using the operator instead of buying himself a rifle. Trying to get value out of the op that they picked up.
No nuance in the play though this time around again. Straight forwards to the A site.
It feels so similar to Fracture when they just got to the end of the game. It's constantly.
I'm trying to set up off of it. Wasn't supported though, wasn't timed particularly well. The reckoning's there.
Wow.
DRX. Watchful eye with all the rifles. No attempts to push through into the back side, and again they can't get that plant down.
Is this a playbook issue from ASE? Like I said, we saw the same on the first map. It just feels like it gets to about this spot in their attack half, and you just feel like they want to go for the same thing over and over and over.
Why?
3v5 now where?
I just want the soda, dude.
Trying to send it here. Adjustment. Foxy9 with the operator. Swings the aim down through the smoke. Pops through. Buzz is expecting. He's playing anti-flash.
Wow.
He expects it. HFMI was there. Plan's still being stuck though. But
GG on that one, dude.
Ready for it.
Quick to run him down. So that's the 12th round gain here, Josh. One more step away from locking up the series.
I thought that was last round. Not even lying.
ASE finding themselves in a difficult spot here. The economy's not going to be too bad. Monk, though, not with very much money.
This is my chicken.
The rest of the team should be able to invest in the market.
This is everything else.
Look how many players there are on the minimap right now for DRX. They have almost everybody over. There's only Stacks that was playing towards B, and then even he ended up joining the rest of the team. They're just not afraid of ASE running any sort of fake or pivot on them, having a lurker. They're so confident that it's just going to be a straight up A hit.
Yeah, they know it's straight up. Again, I know one's not there. Again, Blade Storm in his hands, ripping his way across it. So similar, and allows Foxy9 the timing. He knows what they're going for. Orbs being farmed up, takes the peak. Dash to get out.
Happy birthday, HFMI.
Yeah. Feels like DRX that are regaining a bit of confidence, you know. Often you see this team, they play, looking at the cams afterwards, and there's a lot of smiles, a lot of exchange of the fist bumps, but Stacks has been quite stern comparative to how he usually is. Life over the top, that was an updraft play, still the angles watchful. Foxy9, he lands his, comes down to this.
He wants to duel.
He wants to fight, and he will take it. 3 now for him. Set up again for the ace, and the shorty out denied there, spamming through. It looks like it is finished. It looks like it's
GG.
Series contained. DRX, they get the 2-0.
And that's the expected result here for DRX. The manner in which they did it, they had a couple of shakes today, but
couple of shakes? That's a fucking understatement, dude. I don't think I'm gonna watch the T1 game. Who is T1 playing again? EDG, I might watch it. I don't know. I do know though that I want to take a break from streaming just a little bit. If I do end up watching the ADG game, the T1 game, then I'll come back. But if not, I'll see you later, because I want to take a break and eat by myself. So I'll see you guys later if I decide to watch T1 and or tomorrow if I decide to stream tomorrow. Bye guys.